Let's see, Rich is first. Dinch is here. Maria's here. Jesse's here. Doing well. Love these pop-up lives. I'm glad you're enjoying them. They are very fun. Let's see here. Maria says, ooh, and the earrings are back. Yes. So let me finish putting in the poll question super quick. Sorry, I'm ignoring you guys. I can't see the chat when I am typing the poll question. All right. And one more. All right. So the question is, guess which Premier League match I'm watching right now. I do have my volume turned up, so you might actually be able to hear it in the background. But there you go. The poll is live. All right, David is here. I see you. Yes, Jesse, I am going to be going live tonight. So today is like a double live stream day. All right, so, hi, Eric Markuson. We have Rich saying Sunday Soccer Pop-Up Live, yes. I am watching the final day of the Premier League, and I'm watching one of the games. It is fun though because they're showing all the other scores. Like one of the games I'm not watching, it's Brentford versus Wolverhampton. Brentford is up 1-0. It's just so fun. I don't want to say specifics, but there's like very famous people that they've shown on the camera for this game, just because it's the final day. Sweet dose of Hannah twice, says Jesse. Yes, Rich. I never know how audible the background noises are, like how much you guys are able to catch on my iPhone. But my volume is turned up pretty high, so I was thinking you might actually be able to hear them, like the commentators talking about what teams are playing. Ergo Video Oasis says my powers grow stronger every day. All right, let's see. Mandeep Katra is here. Maria says, really waiting for the last meat dish before turning vegan. I will do that tonight. That will be the poll question for tonight's live stream. How about that? Because I really do love that question. I think it's really funny. Bray Rufino 2437. Hi, Sharad Tayade. I don't know what Korean you're typing, but hello. The earrings, yes, David. Brian Mejia says, yep. Thank you, Paul Woodgate. I think I know which game. If you know, you know, says Rich. Hello, Dylan Thomas O'Boyle. Yes, I have been doing, I did one yesterday and I'm on today because today is the final day of the Premier League season. So I figured I would go on live while I'm watching this final day of matches, which is just so fun. Also, to give you guys a heads up, I am probably gonna have to duck out of here in about an hour because I am meeting a friend, and obviously I don't think I'm actually gonna get to watch like the full game, but I will have to run. I won't be able to stay on as long as I stayed on yesterday. Dylan Thomas O'Boyle says, normally I fall asleep before your live stream starts. Yes, Dylan, I was getting this comment yesterday about doing some daytime live streams, like my daytime, so that people who are in faraway time zones can actually like see my live streams. A Love Suprema says, I'm watching Chelsea. We need to win pretty much. Hi, Cassidy. I am having some coffee again. I did have some of my Catalina Crunch protein cereal just a few minutes ago before hopping onto this live stream. I see Sunil is here. Jupiter XL, what would that be? 47, I think. Jupiter 47. Maria says, noticed your Starry Night mug. What's the story behind it? So this is my absolute favorite coffee mug. Ooh, almost scored a goal. So the story behind this Starry Night mug is on my 28th birthday, I went to a Van Gogh exhibit that came here to Minneapolis. And Van Gogh, I feel like he's such a fave. Like, he's such a crowd fave. I love his paintings. I love the Starry Night. And I decided to buy this coffee cup as a souvenir, you know, at that exhibit that I went to on my 28th birthday. It's crazy though, because like, just to show you how fast time is flying, I remember going to this exhibit like it was yesterday. I remember picking out this mug. I remember like watching, it was like a visual exhibit and it was just really cool. Like with audio and like moving lights and stuff. And I'm gonna be turning 32 in a few months. So this birthday will soon be 4 years ago. Crazy. Yabba Dabba Doo says, hi Hannah, got your popcorn, like your matinee shows, far more civilized. I'm glad to hear it, Yabba Dabba Doo. Yes, CC James, I am on British time. Not only am I on British time, but James, I am watching the final day of matches in the Premier League, and I figured I should go live while I'm watching them. I love the Premier League, but I also... Oh no, offsides goal. I was shocked. Almost just scored another goal. But anyways, I am watching the final day of matches of the Premier League. That's what the poll question is about today. I see KJT is here. Hello, KJT. Me too. I'm doing well, just watching some soccer. Also, I think you guys can tell it is just like sunny and beautiful today here in Minneapolis. I'm so happy. All right, Boo says, have a great day. Starry Night, yes, Dylan Thomas O'Boyle. Let's see. Hi, how are you today from Pasadena, California? Hello, Alberto Braces. Coffee mug looks awesome, says James. We've got English. Oh, cool, Soham. Well, best of luck with your English learning. I hope it's going well. Hi, Zeke. Hi, Troy Bullivant from Sydney, Australia. Boy, what time is it in Sydney, Australia? It must be like, I don't even know. Would it be like early? No, it would be like Monday. What time is it in Sydney, Australia? Sydney, Australia. Ooh, it is 1:33 in the morning. All right, solid. Cora Morrison, I'm doing well. Thanks, Rich, for putting all of the members emojis in the chat. Let's see. Time is an illusion. Time is going too fast after COVID. I know, Maria. There are so many people on social media. You can go down such an extensive rabbit hole on YouTube about people who talk about post-COVID. Your sense of time is just like not the same. It feels like just time just rolls by and you seem to not notice it, and then suddenly like I feel like we were just in the Christmas season. I had my Christmas tree up, and now we're heading into June in about a week, and it's like, I don't know. It's, oh my god, off the crossbar. Woo, this game is spicy. But yes, the passage of time is kind of spooking me out because I don't want it to go fast. Good morning, Antonio Salazar. Good to see you. Boo is still very young and beautiful as always. Thank you, Boo. Wouldn't it be ironical if Southampton beats Arsenal? Boy, that would be very strange. Is that a Van Gogh painting in the back? This is, if you're talking about this is Minneapolis right here. This is a picture of one of the lakes in Minneapolis where I live, but this is Van Gogh on this mug. Joshua says you look 25 years old. People say I look like I'm in my 20s. Troy Reese, hello. All right, we've got cool, genuine Phil. Hello. The real DJ Cook fan said hi. You look like the girl from Money Heist. I've never seen Money Heist. Troy Reese, I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. But it is Monday today, says the real DJ Cook. Yes, roger that. We've got, the sound level is not intrusive, just like having noisy neighbors. Okay. It's 11:33 in Florida. Yes, that makes sense. I'm in Minnesota, so you guys are 1 hour ahead of us. Let's see. Sven51. Thank you. I don't know what that is. Faramzadeh. Graham Flanagan. Thank you. Hi, Cheyenne. Hi, Martello Modifies. Just call me DJ. Okay, DJ. Khurshid Hussein doing well, just watching some soccer as we call it here in the United States. Looks like, ooh, let's see what people are saying in the poll. Interesting, okay. Well, the most common answer is the first one you see. That always happens with my polls. 36% of people are saying they think that I'm watching Manchester City versus Fulham. Then 30% say Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. And then it's tied between Liverpool versus Crystal Palace and Man United versus Aston Villa. All right, okay. Rated Frog, you are not first, but it doesn't matter, it's not a competition. Good to see you. Hi Ashley, how are you feeling? How are the triplets? Hi KJT. It's 8:36 in California. Oof. To be honest, I am not usually up that early on my weekends, so nicely done. Let's see, you gotta watch Money Heist, it's insane. Okay, Emanate Emon. Martello is saying that I should do a ninja series and call it Hannah in Stealth. Ooh, actually, on that note, Martello, I was thinking there could be a really fun spin-off, like second channel I could do, where instead of it being Hannah in Health, it would be Hannah in Hell, and I'm trying things that I absolutely hate or am super afraid of. Sorry. They say there are 7 wonders in the world. One of them is you. Thank you. I don't know why my nose is all of a sudden runny. Let's see. Ashley waving. Mr. X says, good day, mate. I don't know where that is, Troy Reese. I've not heard of Gaylord, Minnesota. Rated Frog, I'm doing well. Watching some Premier League soccer. Very exciting stuff. Dorizo PR, hello. Yes, Mick Dunn. Depends on where you are. So I'm watching what the whole world calls football. Cristiano Ronaldo football. I'll refer to it that way. I'm watching Cristiano Ronaldo football. I'm not watching him, but we call it soccer. Yes, I'm watching the very last day of the Premier League. Fun stuff. You just got out of the hospital? Okay, well, I hope your recovery goes well, Meg. Let's see. Timothy Peters is here. Hope you have a wonderful day as well. Ashley says, I'm okay. They are moving around and kicking today. Woo! We've got World of Deb. Hello, World of Deb. Hi, Hope XX. Thank you, Arf. Kevin, who's playing football? I'm not going to say which teams I'm watching because that is the topic of the poll question. Vote if you haven't. But I am watching the final day of games for the Premier League season. It's Riss. Riss. Okay. Troy Riss. Bubbles, thank you. Khurshid Hussein, Sweet Girl is here. Zishan, hello. Ooh, wow, what a game, you guys. This is so fun. DJ says right now it's 11:40 a.m. It's 10:40 a.m. for me. See, you are pretty smart, says Troy. Thanks. Oh, I love this. The only thing that makes me sad is that this is the end of the season, and then you have to wait all the way until I want to say it's like mid or late August for the season to start up again. Actually, let me see. When does the Premier League start again in August 2025? Nope, August 2025. Ooh, you guys, the next season will start on Saturday, August 16th. So, it's like a 3-month break, but I'll manage. All right, Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi? I get that question all the time, DJ. So I will answer to you with my emojis because I just love them. In case it's not clear. I love Cristiano Ronaldo. He is one of my favorite human beings on planet Earth. I do like Messi too. It doesn't, just because I think one is the GOAT does not mean I hate the other one. But for me personally, I think Cristiano is the GOAT. Yeah, so I will always say Cristiano. Coldest May here since 1967. Interesting. That surprises me, Rich. I wonder why. DJ says okay. What is that? Lake Minnetonka? No, Troy. This is one of the lovely Minneapolis lakes. I'll turn my camera so you can see it better. So, this is, it used to be called Lake Calhoun. It's now called Bedé-Makaska. You can see the Minneapolis skyline right there, like downtown Minneapolis. And then this in the foreground with all the sailboats is the lake. And as you know, there's like a bajillion lakes in Minnesota and tons in Minneapolis alone. So yes, this is one of the lakes in Minneapolis. There's so many lakes that I love in this city. I love Lake Nokomis. I love Lake, Lake Harriet. But yes, this is not Lake Minnetonka. This is one of the Minneapolis lakes in my neck of the woods. Most underrated player? Ooh, that's a great question. Colby Bird. Oh my goodness, boy. I can think of times where I was watching any particular team and I was like, that dude is so good and I feel like he doesn't get enough hype. I mean, I feel like Phil Foden on Manchester City, like, he like has hype, right? But is it like, he's so good and I still wonder, like, does he get enough does he still get enough hype for how fantastic he is? I don't know if I would say he's overrated or underrated. Gosh, I'm trying to think of players on other teams. For the longest time, I thought Leandro Trossard was very underrated, but he got snatched up by Arsenal, and I was like, okay, Arsenal's been seeing what I've been seeing because this dude is awesome. So for a long time, I thought he was underrated, but I think he got his due. I mean, there's some fantastic players. I'm trying to think. Maybe someone on like Nottingham Forest. Oh, Tony something. He was on Brentford. What was his name? Tony something. Brentford, Tony. Ivan Toney. I loved Ivan Toney. I don't even know where he is these days. Where is he? Oh, he went to Saudi Arabia. That's why I don't see him anymore, because I don't watch Saudi Arabian soccer. Even for Cristiano, I don't watch Saudi Arabian soccer. Ivan Toney, I think, is very good and probably underrated. Like, just your average person is not going to know who Ivan Toney is. But he is on the English national team, and it's very difficult to make the roster for the England national team because of how many players they have to pull from. We've got CR7, Mohammed, hello. Ashley says in August I will be in Minnesota. Well, early welcome, Ashley. What will bring you to Minnesota? Horse King, I've been talking about soccer because I'm watching the very last day of the Premier League in England, which is just my favorite like sports, like specifically, like I love soccer, but specifically I love watching English Premier League soccer. I don't watch any other leagues. I don't watch any other tournaments, none of it. It's like just English soccer is my favorite. Cool Genuine Phil says, if you are in Minneapolis, you must be happy for the Timberwolves. Yes. I actually don't like basketball as a sport, so I never watch it. But of course, living here, it's inevitable that you're gonna hear from people saying like, oh my God, we beat Steph Curry's team and we're going to the, I don't even know like what stage of the competition they're at, who they're playing right now. I'm so out of the loop. It'd be like, it's not as distant as like me knowing what's going on in the world of cricket, but it's like pretty close to that because I don't know where things are at. I don't even know when the season takes place, when it ends, when it starts, who's a good team, who's not. Aside from like the big names that every human being is gonna know, like LeBron James, Steph Curry, the Joker, Karl Anthony Towns, like a few others, it's like, I don't even know positions. I don't know basketball positions. I don't know what it means to be in the paint. Like, which stripe are you talking about? I'm very, like, I have like a bare minimum understanding of what's going on with basketball. Both the rules of the game, I don't even know how, like, do they have quarters? Do they have halves? I don't know how long the periods are. I couldn't tell you if we were playing trivia how many men are on the court at a given time. Like if it's like 5v5 or 6v6, like I don't know. So I don't know the basics of the game of basketball. I do know the difference between 2-pointers and 3-pointers. But like, and then at the league level, I just don't know what's going on. It's because I do not enjoy watching basketball. Okay. DJ says I hate Messi. Ooh, yikes. Okay. I would never say I hate Messi. I adore Messi. He's just not my favorite soccer player / I don't think he's the GOAT. I think he's like the second place GOAT. I think Cristiano is the first place GOAT and Messi is the second. All right. Ooh, this is so fun, you guys. I love this. Ugh. All right. Who's doing what? All the games are either 0-0 or 1-0. Nice. Okay. Where is... Oh, Ipswich Town. There they are. Okay. Let's see. MC is saying, I wonder if Messi is messy at the dinner table. You know he's gotten a million Messi puns on his in his lifetime. Troy says, cool. All right, let me scroll down here. I was oh my gosh, Chica! Chica's here, sorry, I was yapping so much that I completely missed you. Sorry. Let me just quickly see who else is here. DJ says I have to go in a few minutes, sounds good. Hi Fishy, hi CR7 Mohammed, hi Suhail Ashraf Bayat. Lillian Ellie, yes, I love Premier League soccer. Rach, yeah, I was just yapping on and on about how little I know about basketball. Number one, I do not like the sport. I do not like that it's indoors. I do not like that it's on hardwood floor. I hate the squeaky noise of the sneakers on the floor. Has always driven me nuts. I just love outdoor grass, open air, fresh air, like that. Those kind of sports, I love. But yes, I am happy for the Timberwolves. Just because I don't like basketball does not mean I am rooting against the Timberwolves. I want them to do well. Okay, Rich says they are playing Oklahoma City, down 2-1, blowout win. Ooh, okay, yikes. Yabba says, hi Rachel. Yeah, let's everybody say hi Rach, because it's fun to see you on here. What are you up to this morning, Rach? And how is TT? I miss TT so much. I haven't seen her in probably over a month, and it makes me really sad. T-Wolves won last night. Oh, it was a blowout for us. Okay, I was concerned that, like, the way I read Rich's comment was it was a blowout where we got destroyed. Good for us. Hey, it sounds like we could potentially win this thing. DJ the Mad Dog says, happy Sunday morning. Happy Sunday morning, DJ. So I'm in such a good mood because one, it's Memorial Day weekend. Hence why I have my little flag. And two, today is the final day of the Premier League season. And it's just fun because all 20 of the teams are playing at the exact same time. So you're watching like in real time. It's like the table standings are potentially changing based on scores. It's just like all the celebs have turned out for the different games. All of the like soccer goats from decades ago are showing up to these games. It's amazing. Let's see. Cool Genuine Phil says I can teach you everything in basketball. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate the offer, but I have zero desire to know anything about basketball because I just do not like the sport. It's 5v5. Okay, interesting. I think I would have said maybe like 6v6. I don't know if I could have gotten that right. Koha, hello. Hi, Kieran Rai. Good to see you. DJ says, I gotta go to work soon. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm sorry to hear that. Just get through it, push through. It will be done. On the rough days where I show up to work and it's like 9 a.m. and I'm like, how am I gonna make it through this day? I just told myself, like, if I just continue to work, if I keep going, eventually this day will end. Like, this won't go on forever. I will make it to 5 p.m. So just, you got this. Sean Diaz, hello. Koha, I'm watching soccer right now. Very fun Sunday. Rach says, we set a franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Wow. Even more than like the Kevin Garnett era. That's cool. Banana hates basketball, says MC. Yeah, it's not the players. I respect the players. I admire them. It's like, it's not people who I'm hating on here. I really hate the game of basketball. There's nothing about it I enjoy. Oh, yeah, I could go on a rant for a long time, but I won't. But yes, it's like, it belongs in the bucket of sports games that they do nothing for me. So that's basketball, lacrosse, cricket, rugby, I don't know. There's a few other ones out there, but it's just, I want nothing to do with it. Okay. Edward Brooks is here. DJ the Mad Dog, I am going live tonight as well. I got that question earlier. Yes, I am doing like I was about to say a double header, but that's not quite right. Whoo! They're doing some replays of some games here, guys, and someone did a little bicycle kick on the final day. Well done. Finish off the season strong. But yes, you guys, I will be going live tonight at my usual time, 8 p.m. Central. So just because I'm going live this morning doesn't mean I'm skipping out on, what is going on here? Sorry, someone got a red card and got ejected. I'm sorry, this is insane. I'm shocked. Okay, this game, it's not a game I'm watching, but the goalkeeper, I can't turn the camera around sadly or else I'll get a copyright strike from YouTube. I just have to tell you guys this. So they're highlighting, all the games are now at halftime, so they're showing the highlight clips from all the different games. And this one game, the forward striker was like sprinting toward the goal. It was just him and the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper just runs up and like body checks him and sends him flying. And the keeper gets a red card and gets ejected from the game. You guys, this is a cool final Sunday of the Premier League. This is awesome. Okay, Koha says, yeah, those squeaks are too loud for basketball. Rex says, it's so strange seeing you this early, but very welcome. Howdy. Yes, I know. I actually am thinking of doing this more often because I'm getting a lot of people on here that say, I usually can't make it to your live streams because it's like 3 in the morning when you go live at 8 p.m. your time. So I can't promise how consistent I'll be, but I definitely want to hop onto these live streams. Maybe even just for like a little bit on Saturday and Sunday mornings, just to catch some people that I miss. All right, let's see. Fireball, hello, Thomas Newbold. Thank you. These are my special live stream earrings. Hi, Bhakti Marg. DJ the Mad Dog says, okay, I'll be back tonight after work. Crush it at work. You got this. Just power through. Hi, Leandro Lizeo. Kyle Tutorials. What's your take on British people? I love this question. I'm obsessed with British people. I love them so much. I think I kind of get cracked up about how I think the British are so, they're so caught up in, not everyone, but over there it's like the class you are, the aristocracy, like your standing in society is like such an old thing for them. The regional accents, the fuss about tea, I've never understood. Like I just have never gotten that about the British. But I'm obsessed with them. The thing is too, I feel like having been to the UK a couple of times, I remember traveling once there with a college friend of mine. And I feel like you're over there and it's like, my friend made a comment, she's like, I can't tell if they like us and they're being nice or if they're just being polite and they actually hate us. Like, there's kind of this like, I think there's like a snarky snippiness that I do appreciate about the British that I would say Americans aren't as much like that. Also, British English is my favorite accent of the English language. I just love it. Sean Diaz says soccer sucks. Fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion. Rach said, oops, I meant to say 143 to 101. Dang. Okay. Kyle Tutorial says, I say football instead of soccer. I guess, guess why? I don't know. I'm not sure. DJ says, I'm off tomorrow and Tuesday. Excellent. Long weekend, says Koha. DJ the Mad Dog says, I love the Timberwolves. Wolves scored 141 last night. MC says, don't tell the rest of the world that you hate soccer. Sean Diaz. Abriana Jennings is here. Welcome, Abriana. Let's see. Hello, Yoki. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hi, Abriana. Karl Anthony Towns is on the Knicks now. Got it. Baseball? Oh yeah, baseball. That's a game where I'm like, not for me. All right, Wrecker Rex says, nice to see you while I'm eating dinner for a change. So glad to see you. We've got Cool Genuine Phil. How about American football? Absolutely love American football. It's my second favorite sport behind regular football, Cristiano football. We've got Koha saying, I got up early to get some more work done on my gardening project, but now it's too hot. Well, now it's time to just go inside and relax. All right, we got a nice copyrighted song blasting on one of my ads playing on my TV. Hopefully the YouTube algorithm won't catch it. Stop and Smile, good to see you. Stop and Smile, how are you? You're saying, yeah, it's always in the AM for me. Mr. Majnu is here, hello. Miguel Sobrino, buenas, cuánto tiempo, saludos desde Cuenca, España. Good to see you again, Miguel. Cuánto tiempo, boy, I'm forgetting how to say this in Spanish, but it is, what would it be? Es la, oh, this is gonna kill me. I used to remember how to say the time in Spanish. Is it son las, uno, dos, diez, is it once? Once hora? It's 11 a.m. I am Cuber, hello. Mr. Majnu, Stop and Smile says I'm British. Brian Middleton says hi. What was Brian saying? Brian, how are you doing today? I'm doing very well. I'm on a 3-day weekend here in the United States because it's Memorial Day weekend, so we get tomorrow, which is Monday, off of work. Most people do, not everyone. I do get it off. So I'm happy because it's a 3-day weekend, one extra day to just relax and not have to work. 2, it is Premier League Sunday, like final day of the Premier League season, so I'm watching those games, and I'm going to be seeing a friend in a little bit. Actually, I have to remember to head out in about 30 minutes. I can totally see myself chatting too long and then getting there late. And then tomorrow will be fun because I'm just hanging out with family and eating some food and what else? Playing some cards. Okay, Awesome is here. Awesome, it's so good to see you. How are you? Hello, Tiago07. I'm doing well, just watching some football. I am loving this. I don't want to say which game I'm watching because that would ruin the poll question, but can't get enough, you guys. Most of us are taught to be polite, so if we don't like something, it's difficult to tell. I mean, I think that is fair enough. Stop and Smile. It was a mystery. I was like, I can't tell if they genuinely are enjoying our company or if they're enjoying this conversation we're having or if they really want us to like truly F off. Like just, it's so, because I feel like if people love you or hate you in the UK, at least in my experience, everything has been so like pleasant and conversational and like even tone. Haven't ever gotten the vibe like someone was annoyed or someone just wanted me to shut up. So I'm like, okay, I can't tell. So I'm just gonna keep on chatting with you. East or West, Ronaldo is best. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome says, Stop and Smile. I always preferred the brutal, honest truth. Me too. This is what I really grew to admire about living in Germany and working with Germans. Like, they do not believe in small talk. They will straight up walk into a work setting and tell you about their cancer. They will talk about their horrible weekend and how they broke their leg and how they're depressed. And I'm like, dang, like these people really just tell you straight up what's going on. And I really like that because we don't do that in the United States. It's like, oh, let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about what are we doing for, the weekend. Did we go to our cabin? Did we go on vacation? How are the kids? It's like, comfy topics, but I don't mind small talk in certain settings, but at some point I'm like, can we just get to like the real like meat and potatoes of what we're trying to talk about here. Derek Brown sent a thumbs up for 10 jewels. Thank you, Derek, for the thumbs up. Oh my gosh, Jinkia, I've been thinking about you because I know you have your exam in the middle of June. Your exam is coming up in like, what, 3 weeks? So I remember you telling us all in the chat months ago about your big exam that's gonna be in, I want to say it's like June 15th or sometime around there. So best of luck. How has your studying been going, Ajinkia? I'm sure you have so much that you've had to study for your medical exam. Rich says double tap the screen. Yes, I'm gonna be live for about 30 minutes more. And then I gotta dash out. Wish I could stay longer, but I will be on later today, this evening, so come back. Mr. Mr. ITA1M, hello. Gamer Olin said hi. Hi, Gamer Olin. Back to the Future, hello! Yes, I am going live tonight. I'm so glad that you asked. A lot of people have wanted me to clarify, are you going live again today, or is this it for today? I am gonna go live tonight. So my usual live stream, 8 p.m. Central Time, is happening tonight, in addition to this one. Luis Damião from Portugal. I love it. I love Portugal because that is the homeland of the one and only CR7. How are you, Luis? Alan Starr. I don't know who you are, but you're beautiful. Thank you, Alan Starr. I'm just a Minneapolis, Minnesota resident who loves to go live on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Rich is waving to Back to the Future. Yabba Dabba Doo says, I'm at the match you're watching. Can you see me waving at you? Wait, Yabba Dabba Doo, are you for real? Like, I know you say so many things in jest. I never know. I mean, not that I never know, but I also I'm seeing that I'm your profile picture, Yabba Dabba Doo. I think that's me, right? Go to channel. Yes, it is me. I doubt you're at one of these games, but maybe you are, and I'm wrong. Would you ever get an afro? I don't think I would. I actually I want my hair to be like really long. I like having my hair a longer length because I'm able to then put it up in a bun, wear it in a ponytail, wear it in braids. Like, I don't like how limited you are in being able to like tie back your hair and do things with it when it's cut short enough that it's just a fro. So I would never want to have a fro personally. That's just like, I like longer hair, especially for sports and like running. Like, I'm a runner and I like to be able to just tie my hair back in a ponytail, wrap it up into a bun, and just have it off my face, off my neck. It would drive me nuts having a fro and then trying to go exercise. Thank you, Tommy McNeil Jr. The Masked Man, hello. Tommy is saying, how are you doing today on this Sunday afternoon? I am doing well. It's still Sunday morning for me, so I'm in Minnesota. It's about 11 in the morning. I'm watching Premier League soccer. It's very fun. It's the final day of matches because it's the end of the season, and the winner is already determined. Like, we all know, Liverpool has won the season, but it's still fun to just see all the 20 teams from this season play for one last time. Ooh, I thought there was gonna be a goal. This game I'm watching is still currently 1-0. That's a hint for you all who haven't voted yet in the poll which game I'm watching. We've got, I don't know what your username is. Love your earrings. Thank you, Tommy. We've got whoever you are asking what my skincare routine is. Check out, like, click on my icon, go to my channel, and find my skincare videos. Oh, they should have scored that. Oh my god. How did that not become a goal? That's insane. Okay. What's your favorite movie? I don't know what your second comment is, but my favorite movie is Gladiator. All-time favorite movie. It's a pain to maintain it. The Masked Man. All right. Chandu, thank you. Hello, Akshat Sharma. Just having fun. No point in being miserable. Absolutely. That's a great way to live. No point in being miserable. That it reminds me of something I try to like, even on like crappy days where it's like I'm stressed, I'm sad, the weather sucks, I'm sick, I'm for whatever reason I'm underslept, I'm tired. I try to like remind myself, even if it's a crap day, I can still choose to have a good attitude. I can think like, just try to like reframe if you're like, God, this day sucks, I'm so tired, blah, blah, blah. Like just try to remember, like try to reframe and just think of things like at least this. Like, I'm glad I've got my job. I'm glad I have my home. I'm glad I have my family. I'm glad I have X, Y, and Z. So just, it's like, before you start to like have a runaway train situation where you're just so negative and you've like spoiled your day, I try to like bring it back and be like, all right, no, you can still have a good attitude. Like, and usually there's very little that I have to complain about legitimately. It's like, no, I shouldn't be complaining. Hi, Malik Arts. James D. I like vegan cheeseburgers. I'm vegan. Let's see. Hi, Rod. Let's see. We've got Jack Nickerson from Canada. Oh my gosh, you guys. Since we're on the topic of football, not American football, but Cristiano football, I was watching replays from the matches last weekend, and I saw the commentators were calling it easily the game, or the goal of the season. I believe it was Marnoush, who's on Manchester City. And from a good 30, maybe it was 30 meters out from the goal, he just blasts the ball and it goes perfectly up into the like left corner of the goal. Craziest goal. Like, if you guys haven't seen it, you should definitely go on YouTube or go on some kind of streaming app. Watch that goal from Marnoush. I want to get his name right. Marnoush, or is it Manouche? It is Marmoush, sorry. He's Egyptian. I did not know that. Omar Khaled Mohammed Marmoush. Yeah, he killed it last weekend. Surprised you're not wearing a football shirt. I thought about wearing my Chelsea jersey. However, I just didn't feel like wearing my jersey out today because I'm going to be dashing out the door like once it's about 11, you know, in like maybe 20-30 minutes or so to meet my friend. And I just didn't feel like wearing that, so I went with this one. I guess I'll wear my Chelsea jersey at the start of next season. How about? I was gonna look up. Oh, I know what it was. This is so fun, you guys. Actually, this has me thinking about how I'd like to maybe like mix up my live streams going forward. I think once the Premier League starts up again in August, I would love to do more like Saturday and Sunday morning live streams where I'm watching but also chatting with you guys. Because one, I'm already sitting on my couch on Saturday, Sunday mornings watching these games, and I might as well hang out with you guys while I'm watching them. And it has the benefit of being at a time where I catch more of you who are across the pond in Europe, in Asia, in Africa. It's like a more accessible time for people who are many, many time zones away from where I'm at. Elijah Gossard, hello. Samuel Muneza, watching the last day of the Premier League and watching Hannah doing the same. Yep. It is such a fun day. I love seeing like where the teams, like how the standings are shifting, if at all, with the scores, like the real-time scores. Like Brentford is still up 1-0 against Wolverhampton. I love it. It's just fun knowing all 20 of the teams are playing like right now. Southampton and Arsenal are tied. Lol. Surprised about that. Yabba Dabba Doo, breakfast with Hannah. That's another thing too, is you guys are always seeing me at my evening live streams making dinner, but I think it would be fun to just like sit and chill and have like breakfast Premier League watch, like viewings with all of you. Gala TV official. Hi, Stephen Ham. Good morning to you. Hi, AD. Salamat Gala. I feel like I might have missed someone. Maybe not. Nope, I think I got all of them. Samuel says, as an Arsenal fan, I'm not surprised this season has been so anticlimactic. Yeah, I was thinking potentially this was Arsenal's season to win the league because Manchester City had some like massive setbacks and just were playing so poorly for like a string of games there. And I just feel like Arsenal did not take advantage of the Manchester City slump. I mean, it was their title to win, honestly. That's how I think about this season. And they just didn't take advantage of it. Rat is here. I had some cereal off camera, and I'm also drinking some coffee. Just gonna check something here. Rich is saying lunch with Hannah, 12:16 here. Yes. Yeah. It's still morning for me. Ooh. All right. Gala, hello. Okay. What was I gonna look up? Tottenham and Brighton are tied. Okay. Man, Tottenham did so bad this season, you guys. I feel so bad for them. Also, now I need to know, is Sunderland getting promoted to the Premier League? Oh my gosh, you guys! Wow! Sunderland is being promoted. I don't have much stake in Sunderland. However, one, I have a, like, I guess you would say a family friend. It's just from my soccer playing days. A friend of mine who is from Sunderland. He lives in England and is a diehard Sunderland fan and was really hoping that Sunderland would get promoted to the Premier League. So very happy for him and the Sunderland community. And second, if you guys remember, this documentary came out on Netflix during the COVID pandemic. I want to say it was like right in like the spring of 2020 when all the lockdowns were happening. I remember watching the documentary Sunderland Till I Die. If you haven't seen it, definitely see it. It talks about just, it shows you the management struggles and it's just it was like really kind of sad because you see the franchise just starting to go downhill. And the fact that they have like now climbed their way back up into the Premier League is so cool. Because honestly, like it means it has a huge impact on the community, like viewership. Like you're gonna have way more games televised globally if you're in the Premier League versus if you're in one of the lower leagues. Rach is saying apparently the game that they won to get promoted was wild. See, the thing is, like, I don't even know where I can watch the Championship League, which is the second tier below the Premier League. So it's like, that's like such a huge disadvantage of getting kicked out of the Premier League is like, way fewer people are going to be watching. There's going to be way less revenue because there's just fewer people who are interested in watching your games. So it's like, I don't know where to watch it, but I would like to see the highlights. I feel bad for Sheffield United because that's who Sunderland beat. And I do remember Sheffield as another former Premier League team that got booted. I feel really bad for Ed Sheeran too, because Ed Sheeran is like so invested, absolutely loves Ipswich Town, and they had such a bad season this year. Samuel Muneza says the noise was deafening. The last minute goal secured at 5 minutes. What? That's crazy. Tayo Dans, hello. Rat says, I love your freckles. Thank you. Samuel says they did bad, but they won a title, so I can't blame them. AD says, Hannah, how far is St. Paul from you? Looks like St. Paul has a place called Nothing Bundt Cakes. We have one here too. I mean, so I'm based in Minneapolis, and the thing is, like, I think of Minneapolis and St. Paul as basically just being the same big old city. The thing that divides Minneapolis from St. Paul is the Mississippi River. So it's like, I think of just St. Paul as basically being across the river. So it's not that far from me. I have been to Nothing Bundt Cakes. Fun fact, Nothing Bundt Cakes is one of the places you can go on your birthday and get a free treat. So if you sign up, I think for their like members programs or something, they will give you a free like mini bundt cake on your birthday. Starbucks will give you a free drink. You can get free stuff at like Crumble Cookies. I know this because I'm one of the people who likes to go and like get some little free things on my birthday just for fun. But yeah, there's actually several locations for Nothing Bundt Cakes. I know there's a location in Eden Prairie. I don't know of any that are in Minneapolis. I feel like it's more of like first and second ring suburbs, like not actually in the metro, but maybe it looks like there's one in St. Paul. Samuel Muneza says they got promoted yesterday. I live near Wembley Stadium. Lucky you. That's amazing that you live that close. And was packed with their fans. Okay, cool. MAOK10, hey, I just joined, was wondering what team you support. Well, I actually support 2 teams. I love these teams. And then let's get some good old Premier League logos in there. The noise was deafening. Okay, love to hear that, Samuel. Zobair Mosamim, doing well. Happy Sunday. I don't know if it's still Sunday for you, but it's Saturday or Sunday for me. Reynaldo Aqua is here. Who do you think deserves to win the Ballon d'Or? The thing is, I don't have enough information to say like very confidently who I think should win the Ballon d'Or because I exclusively watch English soccer. I do not watch La Liga, I do not watch Ligue 1, I don't watch Serie A, I don't watch any of the other countries' leagues. So I can't say who I think is the best from Spain, I can't say who I think is the best from France, from Italy, whatever. Germany, I don't watch, as much as I love Germany, I don't enjoy watching the Bundesliga. It's not as like fun and competitive as English soccer. So I can't say. I can think of who I think from who I know in the English Premier League should be at least nominated. Like I think Mo Salah should definitely be up there. But I'm honestly clueless as to who is doing spectacularly well in all these other European countries. Hi, Craftigo. Yes, another early live. I've gotten this comment so much where they're like, oh my God, Hannah, you're on at a different time. I can actually watch you. It's not the middle of the night for me. And I'm thinking of making this a regular thing because I've enjoyed seeing people who I barely get to see on my evening live streams. Yabba says, congratulations to the Arsenal ladies team on winning the UEFA Champions League Cup, beating Barcelona 1-0. Very nice. Smidge is here. You look like a vampire. I mean, I'm very nocturnal, so that's one check. Great Decision says MAOK10. DP, I'm doing well, watching some football. Samuel Munez says Hannah supporting Chelsea and Arsenal is wild. The thing is, there's just these like unofficial rules that you can't possibly support more than one London team, and I'm like, says who? That's some BS. But you're an American, so I'll let it go. Reynaldo Aqua is from the Philippines. Thank you, Iron Wolf 1971. Moise Vids is here. Alex Whittington, who's the best from Italy? I have no clue. I mean, I can think of Italian teams that I like to watch, but I could not tell you who is doing well and who is not doing well. I don't even know, like, because individual players move countries so much. I don't even know, like, who is still playing in Italy and who has moved. So, like, the Inter and AC Milan teams I love. I really love Napoli. I love Bologna. I love Juventus. I love, I don't know, what's another one? Atalanta, I think, is an Italian team. I've watched many Italian club teams over the years, but as for how they're doing right now, I have no clue. No idea. MAOK says, I personally support Barcelona. Nice. Liverpool, best team in Italy? I think you mean the UK. Alex. Pop-Up Lives win, and it helps the subs. Yes, I mean, that's a benefit too. I kind of like it, like, it was NC yesterday who was saying, Hannah, I'm really loving this energy that you have at your morning lives. And I was thinking, well, with these morning lives, I wake up, I get ready, and then the first thing I'm doing is hopping on a live stream and chatting with you all, versus my usual lives, which are at 8 p.m. my time, and most of them are during the work week. So I wake up, I go to work, have my 9-to-5 job, log off or commute home, do my fitness routine, come back, shower, eat a little food so that I'm not hungry, and then I log on to my live stream. So these daytime ones, these morning ones I've done over the weekend have been a nice change because it's something I get to do right away when I still have a lot of energy, versus, yes, I still can do stuff in the evening and I do have an energy reserve, but I've had to do a lot of stuff. Ooh, someone's getting red carded. No. Oh, that's so sad. I hate to see someone get a red card at the very end of the season. Shoot. Oh, no. Dang, I feel really bad. Shoot. Anyways, I need to close the poll question, which I want to do so that I can actually tell you what game I'm watching. So I'm going to close this. End poll. Oh, Kirby is here. Hello, Kirby. Let's see. Southampton. Yep, I saw that they're tied. Yabba dabba doo. It's a little surprising, but also not surprising because I think Arsenal has just botched it for so many other games. We've got Chelsea and Arsenal blasphemy. I know it's silly, but I don't care. I don't have to justify my choices to anybody. Daniel Cruz Azul, best Italian team. We've got X Fox saying, why soccer though? Minnesota's Viking country, I think. I like NFL too. People are like, oh, you have to like one or the other. I like both. And that's actually allowed. DP, Lamine Yamal. I do love Lamine Yamal. He is crazy talented. I think he's like 18 years old. All right. Oh, who is this person? Okay. Rich with all the Cristiano emojis. We've got Soham, Patra, Lazio, Superior Pine. I'm doing well. I'm watching some Premier League soccer in England right now. Final day of games. I've got 20 minutes left of this game, but sadly, I have to head out for coffee with a friend, and I am not going to be able to watch the very end of this game, and I wish I could, because I will tell you momentarily which game I'm watching. The one, hello, and thank you. Best player of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. I will never budge from that position. Hi Sama, thank you. I love these earrings too. Amith Nair, hello. Okay, guys, I get to finally tell you which game it is. So the poll question was, guess which Premier League match I'm watching. Most common question, or the most common vote, went to Manchester City versus Fulham. I am not watching Manchester City versus Fulham. Second most votes, Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. It's not Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest, even though I am a Chelsea fan. And then Liverpool versus Crystal Palace was another one with 22%. And that is the game I'm watching, you guys. I have been trying to like self-limit, like censor myself, because I'm like, oh my God, Salah should have scored that. Oh my God, what was that? I am watching Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Shockingly, Crystal Palace scored in the first 7 to 10 minutes, something like that. Really good goal. Pretty bad defending from Liverpool. I think it was an error from Virgil van Dijk. And, what was I gonna say? Just now, like 2 minutes ago, I felt so bad, but it was a legitimate red card. So one of the Liverpool, I think he's a defender, Gravenbach, I think it's Gravenbach, denied a goal scoring opportunity for Crystal Palace and got ejected from the game. And the commentators were saying, oh, that's a shame because he won't be able to see the game through. And I also don't know if he'll be able to take part in like the trophy presentation, because, you know, Liverpool is going to get the trophy at the end of this game. So that is the game I'm watching right now. It's very fun. Not Crystal Palace. Trent Alexander-Arnold is about to kick a corner kick, and it is minute 72. Come on, score a goal. I do want them to at least tie, because it's their final game and they're playing at home. MAOK10 says Messi is the GOAT. I'll say Messi is the second place GOAT. Like, I'm fine saying he's the second place GOAT. Kirby says Salah or Yamal for Ballon d'Or. See, and the thing is, I would be so happy for Mo Salah to win the Ballon d'Or. Actually, it makes me think, I don't know if there has been an African player who has ever won the Ballon d'Or. So that'd be really cool for Mo Salah. But I don't know. I couldn't say which one I think is better, because I only ever saw Lamine Yamal play in a couple of games back in the Euros, I think like a year ago. But I have no idea how he's been playing in Spain this season. I've not watched a single minute of him playing club soccer. So I have truly no idea, and I can't compare him to Mo Salah. I'm a diehard Barca fan, so Yamal. Okay, fair enough, Kirby. Understandable. Thank you, Srikanth. Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Yes, that is the game I'm watching. There is a good probably 20 minutes left, but sadly I will not get to see all of it because I gotta head out here soon. Ooh, it's a corner. The ball took a little turn over the end line. Okay, me too, I'm watching it as well. Nice, Rich. So then you definitely got the poll question right. If you know, you know. I remember you saying that. Rich, Yamal and Ronaldo has the same amount of La Liga titles. Matt, you're American, you shouldn't be allowed to watch football. Says who? You? I don't know you. Justin Barron, hello. Yamal is nowhere level of my boy Chris. Yeah, also the fact, okay, so Kirby said Yamal and Ronaldo have the same amount of La Liga titles. Yes, but Ronaldo has the most goals scored of any human who has ever played professional soccer. So let's top that one first before you come at him. Justin Barron, hello. Wi-Fi is here. Hi, Srikanth. Nobody like Maradona. No, he is terrible. Yabba dabba doo. How many games could you have watched? I don't know. No. Hello. Hi, Danny. Hi, Chawan Sunil. All right, let me do a quick time check because I just want to watch as much of this game as possible. But sadly, I can't watch all of it. I definitely won't be able to see the live trophy presentation. Come on, score! Are you kidding me? Oh, It would just be so disappointing to see Liverpool lose this final game. Like, they should at least tie. However, Crystal Palace has been on this insane winning streak. They won the FA Cup. So one of the commentators were saying that Crystal Palace kind of wishes this season could keep going because they've been on such a winning streak lately. It's been insane. Just winning, winning, winning. Oh my God, it was off the post too. Oh, come on, Liverpool. Playing with 10 men too. Talk about a dramatic end to this. Let's see. Fair enough, Tony Romano. We've got Chico. One like for 50. Yeah, we'll get there, I think. I'll be on here for maybe a few more minutes. Dragolube, hello. You don't know Maradona then? Oh, I do know Maradona. I mean, I think he was an amazing player, but he was a disgusting human being. I knew you were gonna say that, Hannah. Honestly, like, that to me is the measure of the GOAT. Like, if you are a striker, looking at you, Messi, and looking at you, Ronaldo, how many goals have you scored individually? And just if you look at the scoreboard on an individual level, Cristiano is above everyone else. Can't debate that one. Rich says Hannah 1, Kirby 0. Yeah, gotta shut it down. Yabba Dabba says, enjoy your time with your friend. I will. It's a much needed catch up. I have not seen my friend I have many friends, but this friend in particular I haven't seen in months. So it'll be a good chance to just, share what we both have been up to. Oh my God, this game is driving me nuts. It's like when you know that Liverpool should be scoring and they're just not able to like connect everything. Granted, they are playing one man down. I do like tennis, Justin Barron. That is a sport I wish I would have learned growing up. I mean, I did a million sports and there just wasn't time to do tennis. But I love the look of tennis. Again, like I was saying, I don't like indoor sports. I love the outdoor like vibe of tennis. Like I love seeing the sun shining on the clay or whatever surface it is that they're playing on. I also love the look of tennis. Also, since when? I'm laughing because I haven't been watching Liverpool in a while, and Darwin Nunez rolling in here with some cornrows. I'm so used to his man bun, and I'm like, ooh, he got a haircut change. It suits him. Okay. Oh, she loves Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, I do. He is the best. He is the GOAT. Djokovic won his 100th title. Dang. Dude. That's insane. Oh, you guys, I'm so sad to say this, but I think I might have to get going. I'm just trying to see what traffic might be looking like from where I'm at to the coffee shop. Yeah, let's see. I might be able to stay on for like another, I hate rushing things, I hate being late. Maybe another like 3 minutes. Yeah, I'll be on here for another 3 minutes, guys. So, while I'm wrapping up, let me say when I am going live again, which is tonight. My friend is Novak Djokovic. Kirby says hi to AD. Big win for the Timberwolves. Yeah, I don't watch basketball, but I am happy for them. I will always root for Minnesota teams to do well. Okay. Till tonight, Hannah, I gotta go cut the lawn. Sounds good. Working hard as always, Rich. Ethiopian coffee places, nope, I've never done that. All right, so reminder everyone, I'm going live again tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. Let's continue the fun convo. So I will be back on live stream, excuse me, in just a matter of hours. It'll be evening my time. Jokic is in Cancun. Nikola Jokic is in. See, I don't know what's going on here with basketball. I don't know who's where. Thank you, Kirby, for the floating hearts. Back to the Future for sending the 100. Thank you, Drago Liub. Love having you here. Snacks and live tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna be roasting some potatoes tonight because I'm gonna be bringing those to my parents' house tomorrow, because the lasagna, while it's still fine to eat, it's just the textures are all wrong. The look of it is not. It's like, I'm okay to eat it as like food to have in my fridge, but it's like I would not serve this to people. It's just, yeah, I could do like it was not a good batch of lasagna. I will own that. 10 minutes left of this game, guys, but sadly I gotta go. This is so tragic. We've got the earrings. The earrings are killing, girl, says Cryptic. Kirby says, when a team gets put out the playoffs, they say they're on vacation to Cancun. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, I was like, sounds pretty nice. Like he's chilling in Cancun, but I did not understand that's what you mean. Snorlax is here. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the Snorlax from Pokemon. Nikola Jokic loves Hannah's food. Lasagna is actually much harder than people realize. The thing is, it might have been beginner's luck, but my very first batch of lasagna, I made it on a live stream like weeks, if not months ago. It turned out perfectly. The noodles were cooked to the perfect tenderness. The vegetables cooked perfectly. The cheese melted and was even on the top. And I was like, oh my God, is it really this easy to make lasagna? I think it was beginner's luck, because the batch that I made a few days ago, oh, it was so bad. It's like the noodles like caved in and got warped, and parts of it like sunk down, and I was like, what is going on here? This is just, it was so uneven. It looked like a minefield. So yeah, I gotta practice, because it definitely, you know, the first time I did it, I think was a bit of luck. All right, Lubna Lily is here. You're still here. You were leaving 10 minutes ago. I know, I'm really trying to like, I sometimes will like really push it to the edge where it's like, I gotta get going like now or I'm gonna be late. It's only because I wanna be on here as long as possible. Tony. Snorlax says noise. All right, guys, I do in fact have to get going now. So very sad to go, but it's been really fun. Yes, Kirby, I will be on live tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, my normal time slot. So you guys, if you want to come back, I will be in my kitchen and I will be roasting potatoes and maybe making, I don't know, some tofu scramble. We'll see. But I gotta jump off here. So sorry to say bye, but I hope those of you watching the Premier League are enjoying the last few minutes of this season. There's like 10 minutes left of these games. And I love doing these lives with you all, AD. Yes, Rich, I will not speed. I will be careful. I'm pushing it a little bit, but I think I can still get there on time. So I'm gonna hop off. Bye, everyone. So sad to say bye, but I will see hopefully lots of you at the live stream tonight in a few hours. So take care, and we'll talk again really soon.